Today I want to talk about Kiki Smith, an American sculptor and printmaker who has been making intense, bizarre, and amazing art for the last 40 years. Drawing inspiration from folktales and mythology, her prints look like documentation of some strange primal ritual. The animals stare back at the viewer in a very human way, as if to say, you don't belong here. The humans, on the other hand, seem more wild than the wildlife, communing with crows and wolves. While I do enjoy her prints, I think her sculptures are really fantastic. They are strange and haunting. The way the bodies are positioned and placed is very unusual. Almost every figure in her art is female, and her depiction of the female form is one of the things she's known for. But to understand why what she does is so significant, we need to first take a step back. When I go to art museums, a large portion of the pieces there are paintings and sculptures of women. Now, the majority of those pieces, especially the older pieces, are made by male artists. And if you look at these pieces, there are some commonalities. You could almost call them unwritten rules for how women are depicted in art. The flowing hair, the soft poses, the exposed shoulders. The mother, the virgin, the seductress. Even when they're cutting a man's head off, they look dainty and feminine. The way women are viewed and depicted in art is often referred to as the male gaze. Now, to be clear, I actually do like some of this art, and some of my favorite artists are very guilty of this. I think that artists should be free to express their vision in any way they want. But this becomes an issue when these depictions of women become the only depictions of women. When women are limited to this very small role in art, when they are essentially painted into a corner. And this is where Kiki Smith re-enters our conversation. She does not exist in this corner. Her female figures are not condemned to these passive roles. They are wild, feral, and free. Not just from the expectations of male viewers, but from the rules and laws of civilization. She draws a lot of inspiration from folklore, but you won't find Cinderella or Snow White here. Kiki is more interested in Red Riding Hood bursting from the wolf's stomach, witches burned at the stake, or the harpies that call sailors to their death. But I think the piece that really sums this up is her sculpture simply titled Lilith. That's a weird word, Lilith. The story of Lilith is an interesting one. It's a creation myth that features some biblical figures. But I call it a myth because it doesn't actually appear in the Christian or Hebrew Bible. Lilith was said to have been the first wife that God made for Adam. She was made not from a rib, but from the same clay as Adam. Lilith, however, did not get along with Adam. She refused to obey Adam, to be subservient to her husband. She was said to have left the Garden of Eden. Whether that was because she was banished or by her own free will depends on which version of this story you're reading. But most agree she ended up sleeping with an archangel and then wandered the earth. Described as a monster, part woman and part animal. The myth so perfectly fits Kiki's art. A woman, literally demonized, considered wild and monstrous. Her crime? Refusing to accept the role she was assigned. Preferring to stalk the earth, half woman, half beast, rather than sacrifice her independence. There's something mischievous about this sculpture, suspended halfway up the wall, refusing to even respect the laws of gravity. Kiki's work defies easy categorization or simple explanation. It is baffling and otherworldly. Good art often challenges the way we understand the world around us, and few artists have a worldview as unique as Kiki Smith. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. It is a huge help to the channel. Today's music was kindly provided by my very talented friend, Hunter Brown. If you want to hear more of his music, I have included a link in the description below to a full album. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.